Black Ops 7 Zombies perks are getting massive buffs, some even little bit of nerfs, but some of these buffs are so overpowered, it doesn't even make sense. You guys are just gonna have to wait and see. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, check out Mitch Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Code SPAZO for 5% off. So starting out, we have the Wisp Tea and the Augment Intel. Now this is again for Black Ops 7, of course. Right at launch, we're gonna have access to all this stuff. So a total of 12 perk colas are available to bolster you and your team with different abilities. You can obtain as many perks as there are available in a map and can also receive random or all perks using specific gobble. New perk Wisp Tea. Now we've seen this inside of the beta, but we didn't have access to the augment. So this perk specializes in adding a protective ethereal creature that remains near the player, appearing only after the player inflicts a large amount of damage to the enemy. Use of field upgrade, equipment, and other high damage items quickly summons summon. Once summoned, the Wisp begins to slay nearby zombies for around 30 seconds. 2 minutes later, it can be summoned again. The Wisp is summoned after defeating a number of zombies. The number is important rather than the speed of slaying, though obviously the Wisp will appear more quickly if the enemies are killed with haste. The Wisp targets all zombie types indiscriminately. The Wisp also realizes that the importance of turning around and will refrain from killing the last zombie. That's actually going to be huge. Everybody knows in zombies you're trying to save the last guy to progress the Easter egg or do something before the next round flips. So here we go. We got the augments. Mask of Wraith. The demon does more damage. Mask of Salvation. The fox can revive you while it's active. This can be done up to 3 times per match. Mask of Distraction. The monkey attracts enemies and does damage in the area. Mask of Benevolence. The maiden does not attack but will periodically heal you. Minor augments. Extension. Increase the Wisp's lifetime. Haste. Decrease the cooldown before a Wisp can be summoned. Zombie Sitter. The Wisp will attract and avoid damaging the last zombie in the round until the round times out. Fetcher. The Wisp will pick up items and power-ups for you. Now this perk obviously doesn't have like changes because it's the very first time we've seen this. This is a completely brand new perk, but a lot of the other perks from Black Ops 6, a lot of the augments have had buffs. Some have had a little bit of nerfs, but some of them are actually very OP. Returning Perk-Colas. Here are the 11 returning Perk-Colas along with the 8 augments you can research for them, including any adjustments for Black Ops 7. Juggernog. Increases health from 150 to 250. Major augments. Probiotic. Increase maximum health with Juggernog 250 to 300. Turtle Shell. Armor acts as a shield on your back, completely absorbing damage to your rear. This is a buff. Adjustment. Armor completely absorbs damage to your back, while also now allowing normal damage mitigation to your front. That was one thing in Black Ops 6, using Turtle Shell, your back was covered, but you were real vulnerable at the front. Now that's different. Reactive armor. When an armor plate breaks, nearby normal enemies are stunned for a short time. New augment, Iron Core. Your health is increased when all of your armor plates are broken. That's actually going to be pretty huge. I probably will run that. Minor augments, Retaliation. Deal bonus damage while your health is low. Hardened plates. Armor plates have more damage mitigation. Adjustment. The damage mitigation has been reduced slightly. So that's a little bit of a nerf. Durable plates. Increase armor durability. New minor augment for Juggernog. Shake it off. Incoming damage will occasionally be significantly reduced. PhD Flopper. Explosive dive to prone and immunity to self-inflicted explosive damage. So if you're using a rocket launcher, you can shoot your feet and not take damage. That's kind of what PhD does if you guys don't know. Major augments. Gravity MD. Just falling from heights creates explosions. Dr. Ram. For short bursts, sprinting into normal enemies damages and knocks them down. This also works while tactical sprinting. PhD Slider. Sliding into enemies triggers explosions. Adjustment. Effectiveness when sideswiping has been reduced. This augment triggers when impact occurs during the direction of travel. So, in Black Ops 6, you could say slide to the right using Omni movement, hit a zombie and kill him. No longer can you do this. Now, you can turn your operator, look directly at that zombie and slide into him and explode, but you can't do it from the side and like not be really facing that direction and heading that direction. New, double whammy, release a second explosion shortly after the first one. That'll be pretty cool. Definitely be pretty interesting to try that one out. Minor augments. Environmentalist. Become immune to environmental damage while sliding. EOD Technician. Reduce height and distance requirements for explosions. Tribologist. Sliding distance and speed are increased. Adjustment. Both the sliding speed increase and general speed bonuses have been lessened slightly. A little bit of nerf. New, Stuntman. Wall jumping creates an explosion. Huh, that's going to be an interesting one because, you know, wall jumping, it's a thing you can do a little bit in Black Ops 6, but not really. I don't know if that will be an augment that is needed. You know, I mean, how much wall jumping can you do to need an explosion when you do it, right? So I don't know about that one, but I guess we'll have to see. Elemental Pop. Attacks can trigger random ammo mods. Major augments. Citrus Focus. If a weapon has an ammo mod applied, Elemental Pop will only activate that one. Imperial Preach. Enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. Electric Cherry. Reloading creates an electric damage discharge that damages and stuns nearby normal enemies. The emptier the magazine, the stronger the damage. New, Rainbow Pop. Weapons with an ammo mod equipped have a chance to deal the elemental damage that an enemy is weak to. That's going to be pretty cool. Okay, minor augments. Vulnerability. Increase enemy elemental weakness damage. Adjustment. This has been lessened by a modest amount. So, Vulnerability has been nerfed a little bit. Pineapple Blast. Equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod. Chill Berry. Reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. New Refresh Mint minor augment. Killing a special or elite enemy with its elemental weakness resets your elemental pop cooldown. Melee Macchiato. Replace weapon gun butt with a deadly punch. Adjustment. The damage of each punch continues to increase until round 30. The punch itself is faster. Expect different damage multipliers depending on the melee weapons you use. So, Melee Macchiato got a little bit of a buff, which is going to be pretty interesting to see. Let's check out these augments. So, of course, we have Espresso. All melee attacks are faster. Vampiric Extraction. Melee attacks heal a small amount of your health. Triple Shot. Your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. New Maca Maul. The punch is replaced with your dedicated melee weapon. That's going to be good. For sure, that's going to be good. Minor augments. Stick and Move. Backpedal speed is increased after a successful melee attack. Strength Training. Your punch can one-hit kill normal enemies for more rounds. Adjustment. This number of rounds you can one-hit kill normal zombies has been increased, so that augment has been buffed. Mugging. Melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. New Barista Brawl. Gain more essence from melee kills. That's going to be overpowered. Because if you guys know, inside of Black Ops 7, if you melee a zombie in the head, you get extra essence already from a critical melee hit. So having that is genuinely going to be huge. We're definitely going to have to test that out. Alright, Vulture's Aid. Increase the variety of loot dropped by enemies. Major augments. Fated Upgrade. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. Smell of Death. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that conceals you while standing in it. Parting Gift. Vulture Aid ammo drops. Give more ammo to wonder weapons. New major augment. Armor Matic. Picking up an armor plate automatically applies it to your vest. Huge augment for sure. Minor augments. Condor's Reach. Auto pick up loot from farther away. Carry on luggage. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. Picky Eater. On death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment. Adjustment. The chance to drop has been lessened slightly. Nerf. New Extra Serving. Special and elite enemies you kill have a chance to drop a large essence vial. Large essence vials, if I'm not mistaken, are essence drops that are about 500 essence a pop. So that could be pretty cool. That could almost be like a double points. Right? Because usually you can get a decent amount of points for an elite, so it can definitely help. Double Tap. Increase weapon fire rates. Major augments. Double Jeopardy. Normal zombies at low health have a chance to die immediately when shot. Double Standard. All non-critical shots do double damage, only applies to normal bullet weapons. Double Impact. Double hits on the same target in quick succession deal more damage. New Double Dealer. Every fourth bullet in your weapon magazine deals double damage. Ooh. That's going to be interesting. That's definitely going to be an interesting augment for sure. Minor augments. Double Time. Increase fire rate bonus. Double or Nothing. Weapons have a chance to inflict double damage, but also have a chance to do 0 damage. Double Play. Killing 2 enemies in a quick succession will have a chance to return 2 rounds to your magazine. Only applies to normal bullet weapons. Double Down. Bullet weapons have increased penetration damage through enemies. Okay, this is... Quick Revive got a buff that's actually going to be OP when Black Ops 7 comes out. But let's cover it. Quick Revive. Recover health and revive allies faster. Major augments. EMT, reviving an ally allows them to keep all of their perks on their bleed out circle. Adjustment, players with this augment now keep up to 5 of their perks when revived. This is where it gets juicy. Equivalent exchange, if you have quick revive while downed, killing an enemy will revive you. This can be done up to 3 times. Adjustment, now, you always go into your last stand pose. Quick revive is no longer removed on use, and you keep all perks if you kill an enemy while downed. So this means that you can go down up to 3 times before you lose any perks in Black Ops 7 as long as you have quick revive. Tell me that isn't OP? That isn't even including 3 self revives. Dying Wish. On lethal damage, you become immune to all damage for 2 seconds and keep 1 health. Quick revive is removed on use. This can be done up to 3 times. New major augment, Adrenaline Rush. Killing a special or elite enemy will start your health regeneration. That'll be kinda cool to use. Minor augments, Swift Recovery. Reviving an ally increases both of your movement speed for a short time. Karmic Return. Reviving an ally heals you to full health. Slow Death. Increase your time in last stand. Emergency Medical Kit. You can now craft a self-revive kit up to 4 times. So we can rock Emergency Medical Kit and equivalent exchange and literally have 7 self-revives, 3 of which aren't even an issue because you can get down, come back up with all 11 perks, including quick revive, go down again, get back up with all your perks, including quick revive, go down again, get back up with all your perks, but without quick revive, because that was your 3rd time. That is OP. That really is. Deadshot Daiquiri. Improve aim down sights, precision, and increase critical damage of bullets. Deadhead. Further increase Deadshot Daiquiri's critical damage bonus for guns. Dead first. Bullets deal double critical damage if an enemy is at full health. Dead again. Critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazine. Adjustment, a slight cooldown has been added. That is lame. New, Dead Point. Bullets deal bonus damage to enemies within point blank range. Minor augments, Dead Break. Increase bullet damage to armor pieces. Dead Draw. Reduce hit fire spread. Dead Set. Reduce gun movement while performing advanced movement, jumping with a faster sprint out time. Dead Heat. This is a new minor augment. Temporarily increase your movement speed after getting a point blank kill. We'll see. If it's anything like Hotfoot, it'll be good, but if not, then it's not really going to be that good. Let's see Death Perception. Okay, obscured enemies are outlined. Treasure Hunter. Spot items others miss from loot containers as well as special and elite kills. Death Stare. Your elemental weakness damage has a chance to kill an enemy that is low on health. Critical Eye. Small chance that a body shot becomes a critical shot. Adjustment. A slight cooldown has been added and does not work with explosive weapons or wonder weapons. That sucks, dude. They're nerfing. They're nerfing critical eye like crazy. At least from Black Ops 6, but I guess you could say it's a good thing, right? Making it harder. New. Sixth Sense. See enemies close behind you and take less damage from behind. Ooh. That less damage is kind of crazy. Okay. We'll have to check that out when the game comes out. Bird's Eye View. The minimap scan rate is increased. Extra charge. Find extra essence under more locations. Further insight. Increase perception radius. New. Hidden gems. Depth perception can now see loot. Stamina. Increase movement speed. Major augments. Free Faller. Become immune to fall damage. Dasher. Enable tactical sprint with increased duration. Stalker. Walk faster while aiming. New major augment. Guns up. Fire while sprinting. That's going to be really good. Minor augments. Hard target while sprinting. Projectile damage is reduced. Quarterback. Use equipment while sprinting. Hotfoot. Gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. New. Footwork. Increase non-forward sprinting speed. So if you're going to the right, left, backwards, omni movement type stuff, right? It's faster. Speed Cola, which is our last perk. Reload weapons and replay armor faster. Major augments. Supercharged. Field upgrades recharge faster. Classic formula. Reload speed is even faster. Phantom Reload. Weapon magazines are slowly refilled over time. New. Ammo Surge. Gain a burst of speed when initiating a reload. Minor augments. Speedy Roulette. The mystery box settles much faster. I usually use this. Quick Swap. Swap weapons faster. Fast Pitcher. Deploy equipment faster. New. Prestidigation. Reloading has a chance to not use stock ammo. Ooh, that's going to be good. That is certainly going to be really good, for sure. So there's a lot of hidden buffs and there's a lot of OP things. I think Quick Revive is going to be one of the best things inside of Black Ops 7. I'm a firm believer of that. But there is so many amazing buffs with these perks in Black Ops 7 that I think a lot of people missed when they read these augments. But I want to hear your guys' opinions on these inside of the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of the Quick Revive buff. Let me know if you're going to be using Equivalent Exchange or if you're still going to be using another augment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.